Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can use our overlay templates, digital overlays. So here we have the lavender and daisy overlay and this gorgeous little image here from Dinky Feet. I'm just using a web size image, so the quality might not look great on your screen. So the first thing I've noticed about this image is we haven't got that much empty space around the baby. So I'm going to show you what I would do with that. I would select all of the image and then Control and T and then hold the Shift key down and just bring the baby into the center. I'll also put some new guides in, I think, so I'm going to do 50% vertical and 50% horizontal to get baby absolutely in the center. There we go. I'll just switch those guides off now. So I want to put a lot more empty space around the baby. So I'm going to edit, copy, edit, paste, and then stretch, and then come back to the background layer and do the same on the other side. You could, if you've already if you've got enough of the same colour, you could just use your paint palette. But I like to retain the shadows and any light, flatten that, any light source coming across the image rather than just painting across with a solid colour. You can see that's looking a bit fuzzy and a bit stretched, but that's fine because we are going to cover it. It's just to give us more empty space. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now you can see we've got a lot more space around the baby. So I flatten that down and then I'm going to drag and drop the overlay and then Control T, and I'm not going to hold the Shift key down this time. I'm going to resize the template. Okay, see baby's not quite in the center. There we go. I'm happy with that. So you can spend a bit of time making sure you get baby right in the center, as close to the flowers as you want, or with as much space as you want around the edge of the baby. I'm just going to bring that down a bit more. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, so flatten that down. No, actually, sorry, don't flatten it down. Let me just get rid of the extra space. Okay. Now there's two ways to brush off. You might be happy with it like that, but let me just show you two different ways. So in your layer, the overlay layer, I'm going to select the eraser tool, and then I've made sure my eraser is about the same size as I want to erase, and then I use the soft edge, and then actually I'm just going to duplicate that layer so I can show you the other method. So I'll just switch that off. Okay, so here's one way of doing it. You can just erase and just keep clicking your eraser, and if I go to an extreme and just keep clicking, you see just how extreme you can take it. So that's using the eraser, or if I put the other layer on, what we can do is create a mask, a clipping mask, and then with a large brush, a large soft brush, again make it about the size of the inner circle. Too big? It's always a bit fiddly trying to get it to be. There we go. Okay, and again a soft edge brush, because we're using a clipper mask, we want the black selected. Okay, and then we can, you could actually, as you would normally mask off, so let me just undo that. So I'm going to take it back to that, and then if I lower the opacity, you see just, you can make it as bold as you like, or as subtle as you like. So I hope that shows you 2 different ways of using the overlays, and then just flatten your image and save in the normal way. Thanks for watching.